So I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not the biggest Muso or Warriors fan out there. I always found those type of games to be mindless button mashers, and I guess, well, that's the point of them. I could probably count on one hand how many I've played, and off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure I played One Piece Pirate Warriors 1 and 2, and I played Fate Extended Link to the end. And I played a small bit of Fire Emblem Warriors. The Warrior style game just doesn't appeal to me, but I don't know, Persona 5 Scramble might change that. So let's just jump right into this and see what I think of the Persona 5 Scramble demo.
Got this soda, Remy boys that know, fast money don't slow, no one can
Okay, so from the start of the game, the first thing I'm seeing is that the game is running at a smooth 60 frames per second on PS4. And if I'm getting this game, it's definitely going to be on the PS4 for that alone. If you're new here, you should know I'm a sucker for 60 FPS, and it's nice to see Persona 5 running at that frame rate. So as I continue playing the demo, I started to think to myself, this isn't really a Warriors game. It's more of a Persona game, Persona 5 game, that just so happens to be a Warriors game. I knew this game was going to be a bit more than your average Warriors game, but holy crap, I was not expecting this level of detail. And I guess you could say style and substance. Kudos to Omega Force and Atlas for crafting a Persona 5 game first and foremost. Now, don't get me wrong, at the end of the day, the gameplay includes a bunch of enemies, mobs on screen, and they're all waiting to get their turn to get smacked around by you. But they're waiting to get their turn smacked around by you Persona style. So of course you got your normal quick attacks and heavy attacks, but you also have your Persona that you can call upon to do a nice little skill attack. And this shouldn't be any surprise for an SFT game or a Persona game that you've got a weakness system, so if you hit the enemy's weakness enough times, you could do like a little mini all-out attack, which looks pretty cool. And then of course you got your standard all-out attack. I think that's you can only do that during boss battles, which I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Also, you'll be able to make use of the area around you by jumping on street lights and such to get away from the mobs, traversing the area, and unleashing a pretty nice AoE attack. So one of the things I noticed about Warrior style games is that your AI partners are more or less useless. That's in the very few I have played. I don't know, maybe other games or the other Warrior style games are better. But in this game, Ryuji and Morgana were actually taking care of business. I believe they even use all-out attacks, and that was just awesome to me. I'm like on one side of the area kicking ass and taking names, and Ryuji and Morgana, they're like finishing off the rest of the enemies. I'm like, okay, I thought I was gonna have to run over there and take care of business myself, but you guys got it, you guys go ahead. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. And speaking of awesome, this game looks awesome as hell. Like, this game feels like it's a full price game, and it's going to be worth all my money when it drops. They really could have done, like, guys, you don't understand. They really could have made this game half-baked and half-assed for a Warriors game, but no, they went full-assed from what I can see from this demo, and I am very, very impressed. I'll be honest with you, before I played this demo, I had no faith in this game. I had no hype towards it, and yes, I may have laughed at some people when it was announced that this would be the Persona 5 game that they would be getting on the Switch. The Switch is getting this game instead of Persona 5. Well, I gotta say, this might be a nice little replacement for that. This is considerable, I gotta say. And after playing the demo, as I said before, the game is a Persona 5 game first and a Warriors game second, and I'm definitely going to pick this game up day one, no questions asked. Hell, I might get all the DLC if there's any DLC available for it as well. This game, you got me. You got me on this. I'm already a huge Persona fan, and you know, I don't care for the gameplay of Warriors, you know, Muso games, but it's not like they're inherently bad. They're just a certain style of game that I don't really prioritize. But here, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to prioritize this. Anyway, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, of course, if you are new to the channel. And stay tuned because I think I will be covering Persona 5 Scramble when it drops. I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.